let's talk about those thumbs, shall we? In an earlier episode, I said in dealing with shortcuts, set active thumb left, set active thumb right. What exactly is the thumb? Well, if you look on your slicer, you have your slicing editor preview. Not editor view, but preview. So this is the editor view, this is the preview. So what I've got is just a basic cylinder, and that cylinder has a little bit of detail. So your tool path is going to have to move back and forth as well as going up and down in the Z axis or the Z axis. So if you look back here, you have to grab this little side knob, I guess you call it. But what this is actually called, it's actually called your thumb. Yes, that is in fact your thumb. Okay. So when you are setting your thumb to active, let me go back to this right here. Horizontal slider, vertical slider. Okay. So the up and down arrow acts, move your active thumb up and down. Okay. So on your vertical slider, if you need to move your active thumb up and down, all you need to do is take your arrow, your keyboard arrows, and instead of clicking it and dragging it down and possibly missing one or two spots, is on your keyboard, just hit the up and down arrow, and that will literally go through layer by layer by layer. So say you're looking for an error with your model, you want to preview that slice before you send it over to the machine. That's what this whole thing is about, is slicing smarter, not just throw it in a slicer and hope for the best. Okay. So back on this view right here. So if I'm moving it up and down with my keyboard, you can see it's going through layer by layer. Now, what about when it gets to, let me go back up here to this one right here. So say you need to look at a feature and see how your toolpath is moving back and forth on your object. Well, that's what the left and right arrow is. Now you're going to be moving your thumb left and right. So think about, like, your thumb is the position of your tool head. Honestly, that's what it needs to say, is set the point or control the point of your tool path, tool head, I guess you call it, in the preview. So let's go back. Now we want to move it left and right. So we already see what happens when you move it up and down. But if you notice down here, if you want to see all the G code on the left-hand side and see what your tool head is doing, you can either scrub through it using your mouse or your mouse wheel. So I'm hovering over right now the horizontal bar, and now all I'm doing is I'm just slinging my my middle mouse button. But I know I need to see it move in one small particular area. Say, for instance, we need to move all the way back. Let's move it all the way back here. I want to see what it's doing right here. Instead of grabbing our thumb with our mouse and moving it back and forth in some random speed, you can literally just on your keyboard just hit the left arrow and you'll see it making its individualized turning and movement. The small, you hold it down, it goes at a very, very consistent rate. On the left-hand side, you'll see the G code moving up and down as it's going, because it's exactly what your printer is doing. It's reading that G code. And if you find that you are having a consistent issue printing your object, printing this specific object, and it's always messing up right on the left-hand side at the very top layer, you can see, oh, it's actually stopping and going the opposite direction when it gets to right here. So why is that? Well, let's go ahead and bring it all the way around. So obviously there is an issue with this spot right here. If you had an object that you were consistently printing out every single day and you're having a problem on one specific spot, you can go back through and look at the tool head moving back and forth and see, okay, well, so right here, I need to make a change to fix that issue. All right. And that is exactly what moving your thumb left and right is. It's taking your keyboard, hitting the left arrow and going through the G code. Hitting the up and down arrow, you're literally skipping one whole layer. Okay, you're skipping one whole layer. So that is using your up and down arrows, and this is using your left and right arrows. If you found the video helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, do all those things that the other YouTubers tell you to do. If you did find it useful, once again, you're not going to remember it. So at least save this video for later. You don't even have to subscribe. Just save it for later. That way you can recall it whenever you need it. But like I said, I'm Dabble Dad, and I will see you in the next video.